Hi guys and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Libra. So if you have your sun, moon, your ascendant or your Saturn sitting in the sign of Libra, this is the reading for you. The first card that I have for you guys is the Wheel of Fortune. So something is definitely about to change in your life. Especially when things come, regarding your career, there is something significant that is going to happen. For many of you, I am getting an energy that you might have been feeling stuck in a cycle and you've been trying to work your way out of that cycle. And this card appearing here is a sign that very soon you'll be able to break through the clutches of this. So if you look at the card, you see, there are two different aspects to it. So you have fruits here, everything is happy, and then you have sort of a time of drought. So what this card is telling you is no matter which situation you are in, things are about to change for you. The wheel of destiny is soon going to turn in your favor, and if you have been doing very good, this is a warning that things can go wrong if you don't mend the way you are conducting yourself. So make sure you pay attention to that. The next card that I have for you guys is the Eight of Wands. So when it comes to career, for many of you, if you have been waiting for a job opportunity, I do see you getting an offer very quickly. There are chances that if you have applied to a couple of roles, or if you are waiting for something to happen in your life, very soon things are going to happen. In terms of the timeline, I'm seeing about 8 days to 8 weeks something significant should happen. At the bottom of the deck I have the Ace of Cups. So probably all the people who are waiting to start a new job, who are wanting to, or who have applied to these places where they can get something, that is going to happen. For many of you, I am also seeing possibilities of relocation. So if you want to apply for a job in a different country, you want to relocate to a different country, the chances are really, really good. The next card that I have for you guys is the Four of Pentacles. Now, Four of Pentacles coming here tells me some of you are not trying to get out of your comfort zone. So this thing is happening, but for this thing to happen, some things need to be left behind, and I feel like you are in that energy where you are unable to make a decision to leave something and move towards something that you really, really desire, or that you really, really want in your life. So make sure you don't let this stop to you. But what I am seeing, when it comes to income and all, I do see there could be a potential change in your income. It's not going to go down. So if you're worried whether your income in the future, you'll not have income, or you might have to take a pay cut or something like that, I don't see it happening. I do see that you will be trying to save a lot, so the focus would be on saving. The next card that I have for you is the Queen of Swords. See, you're going to be very logical, you're going to be very analytical about your finances moving forward. So definitely you want a change, but you're not willing to get out of your comfort zone to support that change coming your way. There's also a chance that somebody is not giving you your what you rightfully own. So there could be your employer or a partner that you've been working with, they might be trying to keep money from you. It's something that they owe you, but they don't want to give it, so they're trying to keep it close to themselves instead of giving it to you. So that sort of situation is also a possibility. At the bottom of the deck I have the Nine of Pentacles. So sorry, I have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles along with the Queen of Swords is telling me that yes, you are being very calculative. Some of you might also try to become a little cunning, at least for your own good. If you are not cunning, well, this is the idea, these are the cards. What this is what the universe wants to tell you through these cards, that you have to be a little calculative, a little analytical when it comes to your finances. You have growth potential, definitely very strong chances of doing something new, or going out of your comfort zone, or starting something new, or receiving a positive news. But you have to be calculative, you have to think about the future, not just the present. The next card that I have for you is the Chariot. So this card is kind of giving me a confirmation that many of you will be traveling in the coming months. If not traveling, you will be growing, or you might have to engage with a client that is based abroad, or is based in a different country, or is in a different from a different background. uh, Another thing that's very prominent here is if it's not relocation per se, it is telling me in the coming few weeks to, yeah, in a coming few weeks, you may have to meet somebody, or you may have to go out of your town for some work related issue will happen, and you will have to get out of your town. So this is, I think, not applicable for India. So if you are in India, well, stay home, stay safe. But for everybody else, there are very strong chances that you might have to go out of your city to deal with either work or for your new job. The next card that I have for you guys is Five of Wands, and there might be some argument, or there might be some conflict related to this movement. Now, for some of you, this could also mean that you are traveling to pacify a client or a potential prospect that somebody had a fight with, or this prospect was previously someone else's account, and now you are going to handle that account. So that kind of energy is also very, very prominent. But make sure in the next coming days you do not get into an argument with anyone, especially in regards to work, because there are very high chances that you will end up, getting into an argument. At the bottom of the deck, I have the High Priestess. So High Priestess is about just having faith in your own abilities. So definitely when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, I do see movement of things are going to be really, really good, and you are going to be moving pretty quickly in regards to, in comparison to previous months. Let's see from Moonology deck what sort of messages we have for you. The first card that I have for you from the Moonology deck is your commitment is being tested. Remember when I told you not to argue, and your commitment here, that you are not letting go of something, or somebody owes you money? Well, it's coming right here because it's talking about your commitment. So something that you have committed to, but now you're feeling like, you can't do it, you can't start, or you can't initiate. That is very, very prominent, which is why I said try to avoid getting into any arguments at work. The next card that I have for you guys is a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So definitely with Aries coming up, you guys are going to be activating your first house. So first house is all about your personality. It's all about taking care of yourself or making yourself a priority. And remember when I said, like, you have been putting everybody else in, but right now is the time to focus on yourself, to be a little more calculative, to be a little more cunning for yourself, because you are usually so nice that as a Libra sign, as having Libra energy in your chart, you guys try to balance things out. You always want a balance, you always want to create win-win situations. But sometimes in life, win-win situations aren't the best solution, and in those cases you really need to create a situation where you put yourself first, so that you are in a place, or you are in a position to help others. So pay attention to that fact. But other than that, it does seem like you guys are going to have a pretty amazing month.